Hello. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone. Welcome to my, well, should I wait a second to see if people come in here? Maybe a little bit. Hi, I'm Ashley. If you're watching this on a delay, I'm going to go through some of my favorite things. Everything that I go through today is going to be linked in the carousel below for really, really easy shopping. That's my child. He will be crying throughout the stream. I can just guarantee you this. There's no way that you can have a non-napping 6-year-old and have them just be quiet during any sort of work from home. Let me know if you can relate. And let me know anything you want to know in the comment section. Lauren! Hi, Gabriella. This is my sister. She's babysitting right now. And I say this is my sister because it's like, this is my sister babysitting right now. No, I'm actually very grateful that Lauren is taking care of Dawson, my six-month-old, while I do this live stream. Again, let me tell you how live streams work if you are new to the stream or new to Amazon Live. It's that blood pressure. It's that mommy blood pressure. It's like, always like. The only time I can relax these days is when I am like listening to a podcast in the car by myself and he's sleeping. So anybody out there with kids, please give me words of advice in the comment section. In the comment section, you can just talk to me, ask me questions about anything, The Bachelor, my products that I'm talking about here on Amazon, Dawson, baby stuff, general pop culture. I don't know. Just let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. I'm gonna talk with you guys. So Gabriella, thank you for saying hi. Jesse, thank you for saying hi to me and Dawson. And Alex, thanks for following me. So this is how you follow me and why you could follow me if you'd like. If you follow me, you'll get alerts whenever I go live and whenever I add a new favorite item to the carousels, one of my carousels, or to my profile. So if you enjoy watching my streams, it's nice to get a little alert. But if you don't enjoy watching my streams, hey, I get it too, because I don't know that I want to listen to myself all the time too. Okay, so today's theme is making your life simpler. So I just thought that I would link you guys to some of the products on Amazon that are like kind of hacky. You know, they're life hacks. Or they just kind of like make me feel more organized or make things in my life a little faster. Or in the case of fake flowers, I don't kill them because I'm the ultimate flower murderer. Like, lock me up. Like, zero green thumb, total black thumb. We'll talk about those in a little bit. Thank you, Jesse, for manifesting good vibes for me and Dawson. He has been really good, really sleepy today. It's kind of strange. He usually sleeps like an hour and then he's awake for 2 hours and then he sleeps an hour. Today he's been like, his naps have been over an hour and a half. It's been super weird. And depending on the sleep expert that you listen to, sometimes that is not recommended and you should be waking your baby up. But you know, today I was like, I need to get this move done so he can sleep a little bit longer. So as you can see, we are just finishing up a move here. Everything is not in place. Everything is not all cute and influencer homey. That like drives me nuts. I don't know how those people with like zillions of kids who are influencers are like keep their house looking the way that it does. It's not real life to me. We have cords. We have things to unpack. You guys can't even see the ground, which I'm really happy about. But yeah, so we just moved into this house 2.5 weeks ago. I am the kind of person who cannot settle. Like, I can't relax until my house is settled. So I really take advantage of naps and his bedtime. Anyway, I keep rambling. I keep saying I'm gonna get into it, but then I keep rambling. So the first item that I have to talk about how to make your life simpler is definitely how to make travel easier. These are, oh my god, I love one of them in there. These are Stratton luggage organizers. So they come in all the organizers, there's 4 organizers per purchase. And you can see that there's multiple colors. A couple of them are linked below, but there's even more colors if you so choose to examine the ones that they have available. They are really well rated packing cubes. So as you can see, if you're looking at the carousel, 98 reviews and 5 stars. Pretty awesome. It's also 36% off right now. So get them now. Why end up spending more money than you have to? That's what I love about Amazon so much. It's like when you never have to like be like, oh, I gotta check out now. Bleh. Most of you probably have all your checkout information right there. You probably have Prime. You don't even have to worry about figuring out how to ship. And it's just like Amazon Prime itself can help you do your life easier, right? That just makes life easier, so much easier. I can just boom, like I can just purchase something on in the car without having to take my credit card out. It makes my shopping experience, my online shopping experience, so much easier. Anyway, you guys can use my coupon code. I got a coupon code for these today too. They are 15% off, like additionally. So as you can see, you guys are getting them for practically free. Okay, not really free, but like really, really affordably priced. So the 5-piece set normally is normally $24.99. Now it is 36% off, making it $15.99. But then you can use my code for 15% off, which is 15. It's 15 TANGER. Okay, 15 TANGER. Now let me show you what you're getting in them and why I love packing cubes. I started using it about like 4 years ago, and it really has changed the way I feel organized while traveling. Okay, so obviously this is the bag it comes in, and this is your nice laundry bag. So you always have a laundry bag with a nice tie whenever you have dirty underwear. It was like something I didn't really realize, don't judge me, but I didn't realize that having dirty underwear loose in your suitcase was kind of gross, because I kind of just rubbing all over clean clothes. You don't want that. So I always now have a nice laundry bag in my suitcase. You can see, if you look at the details on Stratton's products right there, that they have tips and tricks as to what can fit into each cube. So like if you're going for a 3-day trip, you could pack this, this, and this, and you can use these. And then if you're going for a 5-day trip, you put like a sweater, 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of pajamas, 3 pairs of shorts, 6 pairs of socks. Like they just have like some nice little organizational tips right here. And that manual will come with your purchase. But okay, so they are a whole bunch of different sizes. You got your big one, your medium one, your small medium, and then your tiny. So this to me, okay, so this is how I would basically do it. You could use this tiny depending on the amount of time I'm going to be away, for possibly underwear. See, it actually has more space than you think it would, but like underwear or toiletries, like my face products, legit would just fit perfectly in here with some medications, all good to go. And then I would put my jeans in the big one, jeans, sweaters in the big one. In the medium one, I'd probably put t-shirts, blouses, and then perhaps this one can be like my underwear, bras, and anything else, like hair products. Like if I'm gonna bring hair products with curling iron, flat iron, anything like that, I can add it into that size. Basically, it just makes you feel so much more organized when you travel. So like that way you open up your suitcase and you're like, okay, this is there, this is there, this is there. So you don't feel the need necessarily to unpack in order to feel organized. You don't have to hang. You can just keep them in there and you know exactly where everything is. You don't have to rummage. Rummaging through a suitcase is so annoying, and it's a big time it's a time suck when you're trying to get ready while in a hotel room or whatnot. Also to mention, these can help prevent wrinkles in your clothes because, you know, again, when you're rummaging or when you're throwing stuff in, it gets all crinkly. You got like balls of clothes all over the place. You fold them in here and they stay nice and folded. People love these. I love them. Again, each set comes with 5 pieces if you include the laundry bag. They've got great reviews, $15.99, but you can use the code 15TANGER, TANGER, for some more discount right there, 15% off. So guys, make sure to check this out. Love them, comes in different colors, and let me know how you feel how you feel more organized when you go on a trip. I love them. Let me know if you guys have packing cubes and if you are a fan of them or if it's something that you're going to add to your Amazon cart today. Thank you to Francina and Renee Morgan for following me. Also Gypsy and Michelle, thank you for following me. I so appreciate you guys being here. Jessie says she has 2 packing cubes. Jessie, I'm assuming that, yeah, you're Jessie, you're a girl. I'm assuming that you have 2 packing cubes and need more added to your cart now, especially for storing clean versus dirty clothes. That is, yeah, that's one of my favorite things. But she only has 2 packing cubes. I highly recommend getting a few more because I started out with maybe 3 and I felt organized, but now that I have the Stratton ones with 5, it's like everything has a place. Okay, Joshua, thank you for following me. Hey, Joshua. My next item to make your life easier is if you are a busy lady or a busy guy and you don't want to go and get your hair, you're stalling on the hair appointment. You're like, I don't have a time for a hair appointment. I need something to cover those grays. I have 2 pieces of wonderfulness for you. Oh my God, where's okay? So this is Root Concealer. I am not at this point in my life yet. I'm not totally gray at the root. I do have a lot of grays though throughout. My sister's a hairstylist. Hey Lauren. Yeah. Is he good? He's good, but I don't have a shirt on. Okay, so my sister doesn't have a shirt on, but she's a hairstylist. I was gonna have her show you guys how this works, but I guess I will. So again, this is not exactly for me because this is root spray, but I do have another alternative that I use it for as kind of off-brand, so I'll let you know in a second. Okay, so what's great about this is the Style Edits Root Concealer. Comes in multiple colors as we all have different color hair, so you can click below and check those out. They also come in 1 canned options or 2 canned options. It has naturally derived color adaptive pigments, so it matches. That's insane. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what the science behind is but it adheres to your hair fiber and it adjusts to the perfectly matched color. I don't know how that works, but I know that that science does exist because I've had makeup before that adjusts perfectly to my skin pigment. I'm seriously so impressed by this. I love this science, but I have no idea how it works. So yeah, apparently you spray it and it matches your natural color, which is amazing because my friend this week, she's so funny. She put baby powder or dry shampoo in her hair to soak up the oil. And she walks into the room with all of us girls. We're at a bachelorette party, and you can just tell it's oh my God, Lizzie, just try not to wash your hair. Sorry for the call out, Lizzie, but it didn't have that matching science, and this does. So this is black, and this is dark brown. So my hair is dark brown, so I'm going to use this on it. So it's great for an instant, temporary gray root touch-up in between salon visits. It doesn't have mineral oil, petroleum. It's not tested on animals, which, people love to hear when it comes to a hair product. And then it doesn't flake, which I love. And it works in seconds, dries in minutes, and simply shampoos out. Thank you for the note from Joshua's mom. So I'm going to show you guys how this works, even though you won't see a dramatic before and after for me. Okay, See, you see that? You can see that I have a difference between the color of my scalp and my hair. Right here is where I haven't used it, and right here is where I have used it, and now this is what I actually enjoy using the product for thinning. So it's a little more off-brand because they market it as you know, a touch-up for your color, but you can also use it as a touch-up for your scalp, and that's where I come in right now, because I am like thinning. My hair is like falling out, thinning a lot because of the postpartum hair loss, and I think like we're starting to slow down. I think we're improving, but I'm still gonna have this like sort of receding hairline, which honestly doesn't look that bad right now. I do think I'm seeing improvement lately, but when I pull my hair back, you know, in a tight pony, you can see it. So this is what I'm gonna use. I feel like it's a Kardashian trick. Like don't quote me. I don't know if they actually use, not necessarily this stuff, but oh my gosh, that is amazing. So this is the after, and this is like the side I didn't do, and this is the side that I did, and that was just with that little of spray. That is so impressive. So I'm gonna finish here. Woo! That's awesome. And you can see right here that I'm getting some of my hair of that color matching pigment. I am so impressed by this. I'm going to be using it on the rag just for my thinning, because I've been so self-conscious putting my hair in a big tight pony. I'm like, oh, people are gonna see my hair receding. But now I obviously have a solution, and this is Style Edit, guys. So these are available for purchase right here in the carousel below. And if you'd rather not have a spray and you'd rather like a root touch up that's more of like a brush on, you can use this version too. It washes out with shampoo as well. It doesn't like it helps you with flyaways. It works in seconds. And again, it just like kind of glides over those gray roots or the baldy areas, and it blends in with the rest of your hair, which is just amazing. I love it so much. I love these products so much. Okay, so they're all below. You can get 1 can or 2 can. Does it wash out when you wash out your hair? Yeah, it'll wash out when you wash out your hair. So it's really easy to get out. And guys, I heard one person recently, I just thought I would address it. One person recently told me that this stuff, not this specific brand, but that like, just like using these powders in your hair can not help like hair growth. So like you could use some clogging. So just make sure that you do wash your hair out. You don't like keep that in for like over a week. Like don't go a whole week without washing. And then like use a clarifying shampoo. If I had to recommend a clarifying shampoo, I love Ouai. Lauren, that's how you say it, right? Ouai? Way? Way. So it's O-U-A-I?
Y.
No. Really?
Is it?
No, I think it's an I.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a good clarifying shampoo. So if you use this stuff or you use lots of dry shampoo and powders, hairsprays, I love the Ouai clarifying shampoo. I should have linked it in here, but I wouldn't quite say it makes my life easier. This certainly does make my life easier, because if I was a person who had lots of grays and couldn't go get my hair done like every month, this would be so amazing. Okay, guys, thanks to Brianna and Karen for following me, and Rosetta, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody in here who's watching this right now. I love that hair stuff. I'm gonna keep talking about it. All right, so a couple items I have linked for you guys here that I'm not necessarily, I don't have in my hand, but I have elsewhere in the house or have used before and totally need to order for myself again here, just using my own link in the carousel, are these following things. And then I'll get back to a few that I have in hand. So this is a cleaning gel. It's like a putty, and it is so cool. It's for cleaning small areas. So they market it as if you can clean out like the little areas of your car really easily, like in the cup holder and like the little cracks of your car that crumbs get in, because sometimes like vacuums don't even work in those areas. You know, you really need to like get some gunk and some like little flakes. That is amazing. It's seriously like, it's a putty. You see it has like 10,000 reviews. I used it when we moved last, and I don't remember what I was getting, but I had to clean some area out that had lots of nooks and crannies, and I got this and I was obsessed. It doesn't last super long. So like one of these will maybe like take care of a couple good car cleans. But anything that has nooks and crannies, it's the perfect cleaner for. You can even get between the air vent in your car. Next up, I've linked you guys to 2 artificial flowers. There's a zillion artificial flowers out there on Amazon. So pick and choose your favorite. I just used 2 of mine that match the color scheme of our outside of our house well. Sunflowers and blue hydrangeas. The blue hydrangeas actually come in multiple different colors. But so my mom gave me this idea that she now doesn't like get real flowers for the flower boxes in front of the house, because real flowers are obviously, well, I don't know if you guys know. If you know, you know. They're so expensive. Real flowers can be so expensive, and then like to make a whole flower box times however many windows you have, it can be really expensive, and then they die. And if you're like me, you can't even keep them alive for like a week or so. And it's a big waste of money. I spent like $200 just trying to like have some nice pots outside my house when we were selling the house. Yeah, so I regret that. I would have put these in pots or in flower boxes and just had them out like that, because when you're up close to them, sure, if you're like this close to them, you can see that they're fake. But if you are just parking the car in the driveway or you're walking up the stairs, you have no idea these are fake. They look just as good. They're gonna save you so much money, and you can keep them throughout the year in storage. You can have seasonal flowers like these sunflowers. Jesse just said that the sunflowers are perfect for fall, and actually I always think of sunflowers as a summer flower, but they're outside my house right now, and now I'm thinking that you're right. They can look so cute with mums. They're like a new fall flower. That's so cute. So with sunflowers or any of these flowers, I feel like in order to make it look very legit, you can add real dirt or real water in a vase. So if you're doing it in a vase in the house, add water or those little marble things, and to make it look way more real. And then if you're doing these blue hydrangeas or any other fake flower that you're gonna find on Amazon, you put it in water or you put it in dirt, and then nobody would ever be the wiser. Put some mulch around it. No one would ever know. So then just get that squishy green stuff that you stick flower arrangements in all over, cover it with a little mulch, a little dirt, and you have a flower box that is going to last you for the entire season. So after I have the blue hydrangeas and the sunflowers up for the rest of summer, which I feel like it's already dwindling here in Rhode Island, which is really sad. But after the seasons change, mid-September, I'm going to put some mums in there, and I'm really excited for the fall vibe. And then those can go in the basement for next summer, and I won't have to buy new ones again. I just want to thank everybody for being here and following me. We have Brenda Strong. I think I may have already shouted you out, but thank you, Brenda. Karen, an unnamed Amazon customer, Jesse, Matone, Eddie Oritz, Patricia, Deanie, and Camping Mama. Thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you guys for listening to my child in the background. He is downstairs with my sister. Don't worry, he's not just crying for me. He's plenty entertained. And then we also have I also just wanted to say that if you are interested in following me because you like some of my items or you think it's fun to listen to me talk about the items, like bless your heart. I never use that expression, but that's what I mean. I truly am so thankful for any of you watching, but if you do want to follow me, you'll get alerted whenever I go live or whenever I add a new favorite item to the carousel. So follow me here. If you see a little button, it'll say follow Ashley's favorite things, Ashley has favorite things, and then you'll get alerts, whenever I go live. And anything that you see me talking about today is easily shopped right there in the carousel below. Just click it and add it to your cart and enjoy an easier life. Don't tell me that those fake flowers aren't gonna make your life easier. If you're a homeowner, you have a house, and you are trying to make it look as pretty as possible on the outside, the fake flowers are totally helping your life. Think about the fact that you don't ever have to water the plants. Like, I was just gone to this bachelorette party for 2 days, and I came home and I saw that the real flowers that actually were part of the inspiration for me adding the fake sunflowers to my carousel, I was like, oh great, got them less than a week ago, just about a week ago maybe, and now they're already wilting because I forgot to tell my husband to water them. So they had 48 hours without water, and it's like, oh, they were so cute. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go on Amazon, get those fake flowers, just like Mom suggested, and I'm gonna make it look the exact same way for at least the next month or so with fake flowers. Thank you, Ashley, for also following, and Amazon customer, and Megan and Richard. You guys are so sweet and so supportive, and I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so next up, now that I've done my fake flower rant, is my baby Brezza. At the end of this live, I will go through and show you where these are in my house. I just don't want to mess up the Wi-Fi connection right now. So the baby Brezza, if you guys are parents or soon to be parents, Lauren, you want to bring him in here and say hello?
Sure, one sec.
Okay, so if you are parents to be, you know parents to be, you have a little one, you want a formula feed, or you're at least partially formula feed, the Brezza is for you. I've talked about on Instagram before. This is one of the items that I was most recommended to register for when I got pregnant, when I was about to have my baby shower. So the Brezza is basically like a single cup coffee brewer for baby formula. People say it's like a cappuccino maker for baby formula. Dawson, how do you feel about your Brezza? Do you like your Brezza?
I love
Do you kind of have a Pavlov's? You kind of have a little Pavlov, right?
I hear the
A little
brewing.
Pavlov when he hears the brewing, it goes. It sounds very much like a Keurig. He is like, oh yay, okay, they're feeding me. They know what I wanted. What do you think? You think it's funny? Do you want to do this with me? Oh, look at Jessie. Jessie says hello, and hi to Lauren too.
Hello.
Oh, you're just a sweet angel baby. You're a sweet angel baby. Okay. Goodbye, and I love you.
We'll play.
So what you do is you put the formula at the top of the Brezza, and then you put the water at the back, which is very similar to your single serve coffee maker, and then you put the bottle under. It gives you temperatures like warm, cold but not cold, like medium room temperature, warm, and then warmer, and it's will tell you when it needs to be cleaned, when it needs to be filled, and all you do is with the press of a button, it'll start making a nicely, perfectly mixed, perfect temperature bottle for your baby, and you can just set it at whatever ounce your baby's at right now, whatever amount they're drinking. We love it so much. I know that it sounds really like, oh my God, you need that. You just can't just scoop out a couple of formula cups, a couple formula dumps. And we can. But recently he's been really gassy, just kind of bloated, and I've upped his temperature setting, and he seems to really like it. So he's on the most warm now, and it's just been gentler on his stomach and his digestion. He's been sleeping a little bit better since I did this, so I think I'm on the right track. And if I were to hit every bottle for him at this temperature, and it would just be a pain in the butt, because then I'd have to figure out how to get the water at this perfect temperature for him, and then mix in the formula. And when he's crying and he wants a bottle, it's chaos. He wants it now, and the hunger comes on quick. Let me tell you, the hunger comes on so quick. He can be totally fine and smiling. 2 minutes later, such a need for a bottle. So the Brezza cuts down the crying, and I can deliver that bottle to his mouth within seconds. I literally timed it on Instagram once, and it was less than 30, like in the middle of the night, like less than 60 seconds from getting out of bed to getting the bottle nipple in his mouth. So if you're a parent to be, or you know a parent to be, get yourself these registered for this new and improved Baby Brezza. I know it's a little pricey, but it is so worth it. Ask any parent who has it. My sister-in-law had it, recommended it. I recommended it to a friend. She thought she was going to breastfeed, and then she was in the hospital, and she was like, no, this is not working for me. She had a Brezza at home, and she said it's made baby newborn life so much easier, and this is like a chain effect right now in like my little Rhode Island community. It's just, everybody loves the Brezza. So definitely will make your life easier. If you're just joining this live right now, today's theme is making your life easier. I just linked a few items that I really feel like they're simple things, kind of like life hacks that'll really make your life easier. This is another item I have is for the parent in your life or the parent to be and blah, blah, blah. Just like I just said, it is the Angel Care Baby Bath, and Dawson's just in that. I'm going to grab it for you. The reason I added this is because I get asked all the time on Instagram, what is that thing that Dawson takes a bath in? I take lots of videos and post them of him in the bath because he is the very cutest and very happiest when he's in the bath. So people see this a lot and they wonder what it is. And it is something that I found on Amazon, and it obviously has 20,000 reviews. If you can see there in the carousel below, 20,000 reviews with an average of 5 stars. It's also 33% off right now. So it's a good time to grab it. I can't believe how affordable it is, and I can't believe how well it works. So one sec, I'm just gonna go grab this for you guys. So he is growing out of it a little bit. It is perfect he's very big for his age though. He's about 20 pounds. He's 20 pounds and he's 6 months, which is actually the size of a lot of 1-year-olds, which is crazy. He's in the 99 percentile for heights. So yeah, he's getting a little big for this, but I bet you that it'll pretty much comfortably hold your average 8-month baby. Again, like he just took a bath in this a couple hours ago, so he does still fit in it. But we do have a new seat that we've also been trying out lately. He much prefers this though, because he gets more submerged in the water with the seat. He has to sit up, I'm not going to put the water all the way up to his neck. So he gets to really lounge in the tub with this thing. And I really wish they made a bigger version. I think, hello, Angel Care, can you make a bigger version of this? We love this so much. This makes bath time so much fun. And I just think it makes your life so much easier, because if you don't have this, if you don't have a bath seat for your baby, which I think a lot of people don't have a bath seat for their baby or don't think about registering for it, I can't imagine that bathing them is as enjoyable or even I want to say almost as safe, because slipping and sliding and a lot of manipulating. I think that it's just nice for the kid to sit there and relax with you, of course, observing them, but they get to lounge in the bath, and they love bath because it reminds them of the womb. Anyway, thank you to Kindle customer for following me, and DL for also following me. Again, if you're just joining this podcast, I'm Ashley. I've got too many podcasts in my life. If you're just joining this Amazon stream, I'm Ashley Iaconetti Haben. You may know me from the Bachelor franchise. I am here to share with you some of my very favorite items that will help your life be easier. This live will stay up here on Amazon for, I don't know if it's forever, but for a while, so you don't have to buy anything just this second. However, some of the items that I have linked you guys to in the carousel below, they are on sale, like the Stratton 5-piece packing set. Earlier I showed you a pink version. Now I'm going to show you a gray version. So it comes in this bag, and this bag doubles as a laundry bag, which is amazing. So you just stick this into your suitcase and you'll have a laundry bag, so all your dirty underwear doesn't have to mix in with the clean stuff that you never wore. I noticed recently, if you're just joining, that's pretty gross. And then you'll get these packs. There are 4 packing cubes. You can get different colors. They're right down there. You can see the purple one, the gray one. There's also this blue one, teal blue, and then there's a hot pink one that I was showing earlier. They come in different sizes. There are 4 cubes, come in different sizes. Like I suggested, this one's great for skincare and toiletries. When you're packing, this one might be great for underwear, hair products. This could be good for all your jeans, your pants, your skirts, and then you could put, say your tops in this one, big bulky sweaters, something like that. So that way, when you go somewhere and you are trying to figure out what to wear, you know exactly where everything is. You don't even have to unpack. Even if it's for a week-long trip, you don't even have to unpack because you feel so organized knowing exactly where everything is. Also love that packing cubes, you run less of a risk with there being wrinkling because when you rummage through a suitcase, you have these balls of clothes everywhere, and nobody likes what that turns out to look like when you actually pull the item of clothing out and go like this. Like if you have a dress and you're like, oh, okay, so I really have to find an iron or a steamer now. But you're definitely less likely to have to deal with that situation if you get these packing cubes. And I said earlier that I have a code. It's right there in the comment section, so follow along. I'll say it out loud. It's 15 Tanger, 15 Tanger, Tanger, 15 Tanger for 15% off these packing cubes. They have 5 stars here on Amazon, 89 reviews. People love them. I love them. I started using packing cubes a couple years ago and I would never go back. I stay in my basement. We have our luggage section, and inside my big suitcases I keep my packing cubes because I know that those are the trips that I'm really gonna need my packing cubes for. So really great way to stay organized in your brain. Stay organized physically and stay organized in your brain because you know where everything is. $15.99 because it's 36% off now, so make sure that you add these now to your cart. Amazon, you gotta love the quick checkout. And then if you add the code 15 TANGER, you'll get another 15% off. Thank you to Keith, Judy, Kindle customer, and Joel for following me. If you guys are wondering why I'm shouting out the people that follow me, 1, because I love them, 2, because they're awesome and they are going to be people who possibly come back and get alerted whenever I go live next, and they'll get alerts whenever I add new favorite items like these make your life easier items to my carousels, and I go live pretty often. Hi to Cody Wolf. Thank you for joining us here. I also talked earlier about the Style Edits Root Concealer and their Root Touch Up. Really cool science behind this stuff, and I'm sorry if you guys are hearing this again, but just because this says black or just because this says dark brown, obviously it may not, a regular powder may not be so precise to your hair color. This actually has this cool technology that you spray it in and it matches your exact pigment, which is so awesome. And not only do I love it for people who may have gray roots, but I also love it for people who may have thinning hair. So your scalp, you see my part, I sprayed it in there so it looks less wide, less white. And then if you got a little bit of a receding hairline going on like I do because of postpartum, spray right there and it conceals that balding area. It's a little bit off-brand, if you know what I mean. That's not how they advertise it, but it is a nice little perk to these products, but also, again, perfect for the person who's going gray. Also talked about my love for this little cleaning gel thing right there. It's only $6, and all the benefits that come with having fake flowers Fake flowers outside. I know that when we think of fake flowers, we usually think elaborate indoor arrangements. No, now we're doing this. We're doing fake arrangements outside to cut down on the spending of real flowers, because nobody needs to spend money and then have plants die. Now, my mom gave me this idea, and it's really funny because then she was taking a walk around her neighborhood, and she told one of the neighbors, she was like, guess what? Right now, I'm putting fake flowers into the flower boxes, and nobody knows from the road because they look so real. And she goes, guess what? Look at those. And my mom's like, no way. She's like, yeah, those are fake too. So it is a trend, even if it's amongst just my community. And I think that everybody can get on this trend. I feel bad for people who sell flowers. There's always the nice benefit to real flowers. Of course there is. But then sometimes we gotta pinch those pennies. The other items that I have recommended to make your life easier are basically, this is for the moms out there, the moms to be, the people who have new moms in their life. The Baby Brezza. It is basically like a single serve coffee machine for formula for your baby. It will deliver bottles, perfect temperature, perfect amount to your baby in like seconds. And then there is the Angel Care bath seat. Just one of my favorite items that I didn't really get recommended when I was putting together my registry, but it is an item that I love so much and that Dawson is just obsessed with. Like I said, he's kind of growing out of this, but I am trying to give him as many baths in it as possible, as long as we can, because he enjoys just chilling in the bath so much using it. Did I say thank you to Claudia and Emma? Thank you so much for following me. Okay, next up we have these crowd slides that my best friend, we had her bachelorette party this weekend, and she loves these cloud slides. They're $20 here on Amazon. Highly reviewed. Everybody is talking about them, wearing them. I'm going to go grab them downstairs. I'm so sorry, I should have gotten this before, but I'm going to go grab mine. Okay, just singing to Dawson, and in my very much mom outfit right now, which this actually would be kind of cute with Lois. Is there a package? Before, with wild turkeys outside. So I'm not sure if it's a package. It could be Amazon right now with the delivery, or it could be wild turkeys. Well, what is it? Okay, it's the UPS man. It probably is with Lois's Spot and Tango food. If you don't, Spot and Tango, not an Amazon thing, but Spot and Tango, another life hack. Check them out. Okay, so guys, Welltree slide cloud slides. These are the new shebang. These are the thing. Everybody loves them. They are $20-ish, like I said, here on Amazon. And people are loving them. I gotta read about them. Hold on one second. I gotta show you guys exactly why. They're no slip. They're kind of like designed, I think, as in like dorm bathroom sandals or like spa shoes. But now people are wearing them out, and when you put them on, you totally know why. There is an how do you pronounce this? They're ergonomically designed about a 30-degree forward tilt to protect, so that the sole of the foot does not rush out. So that it doesn't come out of the ends. You know how people hate like how flip-flops in certain shoes, in summer shoes, your toes, they come out? You don't have to worry about that with this because they keep your toesies in. They're also made out of highly elastic materials. They're basically twice as thick, the heel height, as regular slides. See, it's gonna give you a little bit of a lift while also being the comfiest ever. There's no rubbery smell. There's no smell because it's made out of high quality EVA, environmentally friendly products, and it also doesn't make any noise. So you know how usually have these? It's like flop 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 or squeak squeak squeak. Nope, not with these. They're amazing. They're also really good to walk through water with and very easy to clean, which is great because I got a little bit of the hair stuff on there, but you can't see that, nor would anybody see that, right? Nobody would see it. But guys, these are so comfortable. My friend gave them to everybody who came to the bachelorette party because they are $20 here on Amazon. She got pairs for all 9 of the girls that were there. Slipped them on. We wore them all weekend long, not just at the spa because we had a little spa time, but we also wore them around the lake and running errands and to lunch and all that stuff. These are so comfortable. And they come in a zillion different colors. This, if you are curious, and this one, where is it? Where is this one? I don't know where this one is, but you guys, you will not be for a shortage. You will not have a shortage problem of colors to choose from. So check those out as well. And as far as how it fits this theme of making your life easier, I mean, walk the dog shoes, you know, run to the grocery store, run to Starbucks shoes. That's what they are. Just slip them on, because when you are a mom, I don't know how many moms are out there, but let me tell you, one of the things that is so hard for me to do is lace up sneakers. Like I have got my Keds, I got my Converse, my Nikes. It's like, yeah, cute, but guess what? Can't lace them up because I have like a baby that I'm trying to hold, or when I'm trying to walk the dog, I got a dog that I'm putting a leash on, and then I have a baby either on my arm or in the chest carrier, and if I lean over, he falls out. Everything is a cluster, it's chaos. So you need a slip-on shoe in and out, and like I even wear these in the winter, fall time, because you just you put your socks on, you just slide them out. I'll wear them all year long. Can you guys not hear me? I was a little distracted because I just heard that Yanitza Scott says, I cannot hear you. Are we having a hearing issue? Let me know if we are having a hearing issue. Until then, Nelson, Yanitza, thank you so much for following me. Louis, or Lewis, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Amazon customer, Nelson, George, Tamika, John, Blenny? I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for following me. Really, really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, we're back to baby items. So we have this baby nail clipper that makes your life so much easier. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, great. Let me show you this baby nail clipper, which it's not just for babies. It says baby, but like you can use it on yourself too. Lauren, is it downstairs? The fingernail buzzer? Lauren? Excuse me, guys, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I used this morning with Dawson, and I guess I left it down here. Here it is. Okay, so this could be perfect for making your own manicure at home or for a baby. So the first couple months that I had Dawson, I was legitimately filing his nail with a regular nail file. Just like, yeah. It was not very efficient because he actually enjoys getting his nails done. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, he gets his nails. I feel like I'm like a manicurist for him when I use this thing, but he doesn't mind getting his nails filed. But like there gets to a certain point, like on the last 2 fingers or whatnot, he's like, okay, over this. So this makes that process faster and way more tolerable for him. It's battery operated, super easy. Comes with a number of different file heads. I use this one for him. I mean, he's a baby, so I'm not gonna go with the uber rough one. I mean, I'm sure you can. I think this even might be for like a heel. But you know, depending on your baby's type of nail, there are different heads that you can attach very easily to this. And then just stick it in there. And there's 2 different speeds. This is your right hand. I got no nails, but it doesn't bother him at all. It's never hurt him. And like I said, for the first couple of minutes, he quite enjoys it. He's just like, thanks, Mom. Here you go. But yeah, it's really awesome. Very gentle. My sister-in-law had a baby 2 months earlier than me, and she uses this with Nora all the time as well. My other friend who had a baby here in Rhode Island, she just got this as well. It's weird. Babies' nails go so fast. They grow so fast. So I use this about once a week on him, including today, which is why I went downstairs in the family room to get it. There's even a setting for the right hand and the left hand, like I was kind of alluding to before. And there's 2 speeds for each. And, you know, double duty it because you can also use it for yourself and not just your baby. And it's, like I said, but it's so much easier than using an actual nail file. And don't even get me started with like clipping a baby's nails. Like I can't even fathom that. So we don't do that. We file, and I foresee myself filing and using that thing for quite a long time. And guys, it's on sale, like significantly. It's normally it's normally about $30, like $29.99. It's 40% off right now, so add it to your cart, $17.99. It's pretty amazing. Corey, Amber, Simon, Dennis, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate you guys being here and for following along with all of my make your life simpler, easier, faster tricks, hacks. Really, really, really appreciate you guys being here. Oh my. Am I still here? You guys still see me? I accidentally left the app for a minute. Okay. The other one for the moms or the dads, the parents, the grandparents, anybody who's spending a lot of time with a child, a little child. Graco Simple Swing. Another thing that Dawson, I'm afraid of him growing out of. He's very close to me growing out of it. You guys. He loves this swing. It is, I know that people say that there's not supposed to sleep in the swing, but you know what? He loves to nap in this swing, and I let him nap in the swing. So come at me, whatever. This thing calms him down. Love this swing. It's just our ultimate go-to when he's sitting in the family room with us. So check that out. 15,000 reviews. And there's 4.5 stars. Another weird product that I found today looking up Amazon hacks that I don't personally have. I have pretty much everything on this list. Yeah, I think I have everything on this list except for this bed sheet holder. You guys, you know how your fitted sheet oftentimes will just pop off. You just like feel the snap of the elastic like falling off in the middle of the night, or like, you know, like for me, I just like feel like getting loose in the middle of the night, like that bottom sheet's not tight. I just want tight. I want it tight over the bed, and you can now get that secure feeling for your bottom sheet. The secure feeling that it's not gonna snap off and just be a big mess. And you know, you're not gonna roll around in the bottom sheet. The bottom sheet's gonna stay exactly where it's supposed to be. With this Raytor bed sheet holder, you snap it in place and it stays put, and that's really cool. But again, I just came across it today, thought I'd add it for you guys to check out. And of course, it's a very, very first world problem. Turkeys, UPS, Amazon. We have minutes left of this, so don't mind Lois. If she drives you too nuts, I guess you can leave, but hope that you stay with me for the next 5 minutes. So just, I know it's a first world problem that your bottom sheet would fall off or not be properly placed on your bed. It's a first world problem for sure. But like, also, why not solve it? Because Amazon has the solution to all things first world solving. All right, lastly, I have 2 items that I have loved for years. The Furbo. I love my Furbo. This is my doggy cam. And now I have to admit, I use it as more than just a doggy cam. I use it as a nanny cam. I use this for when Dawson has a babysitter. I hope the babysitters aren't watching. I look at them through here and see how they're interacting with it. So yeah, and then I also use it for when my husband is home alone with Dawson, and there was a time where Jared fell asleep, and I just wanted to make sure that Dawson was in his snoo, his bassinet. So while I was in California, I looked through the Furbo to see where everybody was. It's great. It's not great. It's not just for your dog, but it's great to check in on your dog when you're out. My friends and I, we like check on our dogs together when we're at dinner. It's fun. It's cute. We're like, look at what Lois is doing. Look at what Fushi's doing. You can talk to them through this. So you see like a nice panoramic. You can see a lot of your room, and then you can talk to them. You can say, hey, Lois, what's up? Like, are you okay? And she hears, she always walks toward it. It's really cute. You can also say, hey, Jared, if your husband isn't picking up his phone, but you see him. Literally did that this weekend at the bachelorette party. I'm so annoying. And then you can also give them a treat through this. It is like the #1 dog cam. If you've heard of dog cams, you've heard of Furbo. And if you're thinking about getting one, it's just so fun. You know, you could be out and give your dog a treat. It's awesome. I think it's very much worth the, and that's $210 there, but I think it's worth it. It's pretty cool. And it's 360. This one is 360, so you can actually like rotate it around the room. Mine is not 361, but I linked you guys to 361. That way, basically, you can put it in the center of the room, and yeah, you can go all the way around. It's just really, really awesome. Let's see. Thank you to the Amazon customer who followed me, Andrea and Cindy, for also following me. And finally, I have Lauren.
Yep.
Can you grab me a BrüMate?
Oh, he's eating a bottle right
Okay. So lastly, I've got you guys linked to the extra large BrüMate. BrüMate is amazing. My sister legitimately said today, why aren't you using your BrüMate? Because I kept having to warm up my mug of coffee. You think you're having coffee at home and you can like actually just use a regular mug, but no, it doesn't stay hot long enough. The BrüMate is amazing. This Excel is like, this is what I joke as being the mommy size cup of coffee, because it's huge. And don't shame me. I have filled that thing to the brim with basically a full pot of coffee, and it stays hot for so long. And it's great because you can like throw it in the car, and say you don't have a cup holder. You can basically like throw it on the floor of your car, and there's still stuff in it, and it will not leak. It is ultimately leak proof. It'll keep your beverage the temperature that you want it, whether it's an iced coffee that you put in there or an iced drink. It'll keep it cold. If you put a hot drink in there, it'll keep it hot, so hot that like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to air this thing out because it's like tongue burning. But anyway, yeah, BrüMate is amazing for the person who takes their drinks to go a lot. Sometimes I just fill it with water. It doubles as my water bottle. That's the extra large that I linked you to, but BrüMate is amazing. They have a whole bunch of sizes and different varieties. They even have alcoholic drink varieties, so you can like bring a martini to go, not in the car, but like to the beach if your beach allows. So guys, thank you so much for following me, for listening to me blab for the past hour. Make sure that you purchase a couple of these items. That'll make your life easier, whatever suits your life the best. Or maybe if you're like me, all of them will make your life easier. So load up that cart. Thank you so much to Gracie Hinton and Kina and Amazon customer for following along, and Phoebe, hello. Thanks guys. I'll see you next time I